Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm your friend Gabriel. Today I'm going to tell you an amazing story. But first, let me get comfortable. Tada! What do you think of my chibi form? Now, let's begin our story. Once upon a time, in a magical world. See you next time, friends. Elizabeth Short, a young woman with Hollywood dreams, arrived in Los Angeles seeking fame and fortune. She was one of many who flocked to the city, hoping to make a name for themselves in the glamorous world of film and entertainment. Born in 1924, she was known for her striking beauty, often seen adorned in black attire. Her dark, alluring looks made her stand out in a crowd, and she quickly became a familiar face in the social circles of Los Angeles. This earned her the nickname the Black Dahlia, a moniker tragically bestowed upon her after death. The media frenzy that followed her murder only added to the mystique surrounding her life and untimely demise. Elizabeth's life, however, was far from glamorous. Behind the facade of beauty and charm, she faced numerous struggles and hardships. She struggled to make ends meet, often relying on the kindness of strangers and moving from place to place. Her transient lifestyle was a stark contrast to the stability she longed for. Despite the hardships, Elizabeth clung to her aspirations, yearning for a life beyond her current circumstances. She dreamed of becoming a star, believing that her big break was just around the corner. Behind Elizabeth's captivating smile lay a story of resilience and a yearning for a better life. Her determination to succeed was evident to all who knew her. She had faced her share of challenges, including a turbulent childhood and a respiratory condition that cast a shadow over her younger years. These early struggles only fueled her desire to escape and find a better life. However, Elizabeth possessed an unwavering spirit and a determination to overcome adversity. Her resilience was a testament to her strength and character. She dreamed of a life filled with love, stability, and success, a stark contrast to the harsh reality she encountered in the City of Angels. Her dreams were a beacon of hope in an otherwise challenging existence. Elizabeth's pursuit of her dreams led her to the bustling streets of Hollywood, a place where aspirations soared and hearts were often broken. The city was a land of opportunity, but also one of great peril. She carried with her the hopes and dreams of a small-town girl, unaware of the darkness that lurked beneath the city's glittering facade. The allure of Hollywood masked a much grimmer reality. Elizabeth's story, tragically cut short, serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring mystery that surrounds her untimely demise. Her death remains one of the most infamous unsolved cases in American history. Her memory continues to captivate and haunt, a symbol of unfulfilled potential and the dark side of Hollywood's allure. Elizabeth Short's legacy endures, a poignant reminder of dreams unachieved and the shadows that often accompany the spotlight. On a cold January morning in 1947, a chilling discovery shook the city of Los Angeles to its core. The city, already bustling with post-war activity, was suddenly gripped by a sense of dread and unease. The body of Elizabeth Short, brutally murdered and dismembered, was found abandoned in a vacant lot in Leimert Park. The discovery was made by a local resident out for a morning walk. The scene that greeted the responding officers was nothing short of horrific. The brutality of the crime was evident in every detail. Elizabeth's body had been meticulously posed, severed at the waist, and drained of blood. The precision of the cuts suggested a level of medical knowledge or experience. Her face was marred by a gruesome Glasgow smile, a testament to the killer's chilling precision and depravity. This macabre detail added a layer of psychological terror to the already shocking crime. The discovery sent shockwaves through the community, transforming a quiet neighborhood into a hub of fear and speculation. Neighbors who once felt safe now looked over their shoulders, wondering who among them could be capable of such horror. The sheer brutality of the crime, coupled with the deliberate staging of Elizabeth's body, pointed towards a level of premeditation and malice that sent shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned detectives. The case quickly became a top priority for the LAPD. News of the gruesome find spread like wildfire, fueled by a relentless media frenzy eager to capitalize on the city's latest tragedy. Headlines screamed of the Black Dahlia, a moniker that would become infamous. The meticulously posed body and the complete absence of blood at the scene suggested a chilling possibility. Elizabeth had been murdered elsewhere, her body carefully transported and arranged in the vacant lot. This added a layer of complexity to the investigation. This realization only deepened the mystery, raising more questions than answers. The police were left to piece together a puzzle with many missing pieces. Who was this young woman and what had led to her gruesome end? Elizabeth Short, known to some as the Black Dahlia, was a 22-year-old aspiring actress with dreams of making it big in Hollywood. What dark secrets did she harbor, and who could have committed such a heinous act? The questions seemed endless and the answers elusive. As investigators delved into the life and death of Elizabeth Short, they uncovered a tangled web of dead ends, false leads, and a cast of characters shrouded in mystery. The case would go on to become one of the most infamous unsolved murders in American history. The days leading up to Elizabeth Short's disappearance and murder are a haunting tapestry of fleeting moments, each one more enigmatic than the last, and missed opportunities to intervene in a life spiraling towards tragedy. Her story is a mosaic of brief encounters and overlooked signs. Witnesses placed Elizabeth at various locations around Los Angeles, her movements erratic and her demeanor increasingly frantic. She seemed to be searching for something or someone, but what or who remains a mystery. Some recalled her appearing disoriented, lost in her thoughts as if grappling with an unseen burden. Her eyes often darted around as if she was constantly on edge. Others described her as fearful, expressing concerns for her safety and hinting at threats made against her. It was as if she was living in a shadow, haunted by an unknown fear. On January 8, 1947, just days before her body was discovered, Elizabeth was seen at the Biltmore Hotel, a grand establishment in downtown Los Angeles. The hotel, with its opulent decor and bustling lobby, was a stark contrast to her troubled state. She was reportedly distraught, making a series of frantic phone calls. Her voice, filled with urgency, echoed through the corridors of the hotel. The content of those calls remains a mystery, lost to time and the limitations of technology. What she said and to whom is a question that lingers to this day. Whether she reached out for help, confided in a friend, or was desperately trying to escape a dangerous situation, we may never know. Her pleas, if any, were swallowed by the silence of history. The last confirmed sighting of Elizabeth alive was on January 9th, when she was seen by a witness at a drugstore near the Biltmore Hotel. She was alone, her face a mask of worry. From that point forward, her movements become shrouded in uncertainty, a series of fragmented memories and unconfirmed sightings that offer tantalizing glimpses into her final hours, but ultimately fail to paint a complete picture. Each sighting, each memory, is a piece of a puzzle that may never be fully solved. The lack of concrete information surrounding Elizabeth's final days only amplifies the tragedy of her fate, leaving us to grapple with endless what-ifs and the haunting possibility that her death could have been prevented. Her story remains a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the shadows that can lurk behind even the brightest smiles. The discovery of Elizabeth Short's body sent shockwaves through Los Angeles, igniting a media frenzy that both captivated and horrified the nation. Newspapers, eager to capitalize on the gruesome details of the case, splashed sensationalized headlines across their front pages, turning Elizabeth's tragedy into a macabre spectacle. The public, both horrified and enthralled, devoured every detail, fueling a morbid fascination with the case that continues to this day. The LAPD, facing immense pressure to solve the high-profile murder, launched a sprawling investigation that would become one of the most extensive and frustrating in the city's history. Hundreds of officers were assigned to the case, interviewing countless witnesses, chasing down dead-end leads, and pursuing every conceivable theory. The investigation was further complicated by the media circus surrounding the case, with reporters often hindering police efforts and spreading misinformation. Despite their tireless efforts, the investigators were met with a wall of silence, false leads, and a frustrating lack of concrete evidence. The killer, it seemed, had vanished into thin air, leaving behind few traces and a city grappling with the realization that a monster walked among them. The Black Dahlia case, once a symbol of hope for justice, slowly transformed into a chilling reminder of the limitations of law enforcement and the dark side of human nature. Don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing mysteries and true crime stories.